I'm your dungeon master, I'm your guide, I'm your travel companion on this fun little journey.
I mean, I'm not the best at being subtle about it.
Trying is all we can do. I do not do stealth. I do not do it.
Kind of specialize in not being found.
Hello and welcome to Health Hits Experience. I'm in Dungeon Master Brittany Lee, and this is my lovely crew. We are currently under a deluge of rain right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it is raining hard at the studio today. So if we lose power, then apologies, and we'll do our best to get back on stream as quickly as we can. In the meantime, it'll just be an ambiance. We're here for ambiance stream. We'll just do, 6 hours of rain ASMR ambiance stream, right?
Rain in the undermarket too.
It'll be good. It'll be excellent. Before we get started, a couple announcements. Molly is not with us today because she is directing the play at Gannon Schuster Theater, Dr. Faustus. If you want to go support our crew and see a good show locally in Erie, the show dates are September 29th, 30th, October 1st, and October 6th, 7th, and 8th. I will say it again next week because it's very important. We should all go. Anyone else have any announcements they want to bring to the table?
Rob's back.
Rob's back.
Yay!
If you didn't notice.
We had like a really good replacement for him, so I'm not sure if you could tell.
A little
Two really
wrong.
good replacements.
All right, so what's our question of the day, folks?
I didn't know we were actually doing that.
Yeah, why not? Rob, do you want to know? Yours is not got on the table?
I think your insect question was a good one.
Yeah?
Dragons.
What about him?
All right, you know what you're going to make me ask?
I'm going to make you ask.
According to Before the Stream, Rob asked the question of, if dragons have 6 limbs and a hard outer shell, as they do, does that make them insects? So please, feel free to debate that one in the chat.
6 limbs?
Yeah, 6
Yeah.
limbs.
The 4
They
legs.
have 4 legs and wings.
Oh, I didn't know that the wings counted
Wings
as
are limbs.
Wings are limbs.
Yeah.
Well, they do for birds.
Yeah. So therefore, dragons are insects, I guess.
Dragons are birds.
No, birds don't have 6 limbs, Brittany.
Wyverns.
Scene.
Wyverns
Oh my
are birds. We're doing
Wyverns are
great
birds.
today, guys.
What birds are you seeing that have 6 limbs?
You're not seeing the birds I'm seeing?
You may want to go talk to a doctor.
But a lot of things other than birds, I think. All right, so, man, is that rain loud.
It is very
It's
loud.
very loud. We're going to be yelling at each other this whole stream, so
Sorry in advance,
sorry
everybody.
in advance for
Apologies.
how loud it's going to be. Okay, before we get started, I will give an inspiration token to whoever can kind of summarize the last 2 sessions, because I want to specifically address everything that's happened in the undermarket so far.
I can do it.
Okay.
It's really easy.
Uh-huh.
Because last session we burned down a building.
Yeah, but start before that.
Yeah, okay, I got it. I
Yeah.
just wanted to clarify that that's really all that happened last time.
Yeah.
Most important
Yeah.
part.
Yes.
But yeah, the last 2 sessions we've been spending shopping, which
Mm-hmm.
is probably the most interesting thing you've ever seen in your life, where we all went kind of our own different directions to buy the things that we needed. Flux, for instance, went and bought a bunch of different materials so we can craft a ton of different stuff, which is just going to annoy the heck out of Brittany because I'm going to keep sending her things for me to craft. Cyrus went and bought a koala skunk, yes?
Yes.
What was it called again?
Trilix.
A Trilix.
That's the creature's name.
Yeah.
What was the name of the actual species?
I said Caracoca, something that was
Caracoca?
really close to Aarakocra.
Right. The thing that sounds like the thing that it isn't.
That it isn't, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Cyrus went off and did that. Pearl went and bought a bunch of noodles and some French presses. And
The important thing.
Hieronymus vanished for some strange, inexplicable reason that has
Unknown.
nothing to do with things that happened off stream. And then after all that happened, and we all went our own directions and grabbed the things we needed, we all got back together, where Flux was promptly given a murder command by somebody he knows and trusts very well.
It wasn't a command.
It was a request.
Suggestion.
As my contact, a guy named Zenkri, who I used to buy things, politely requested that we get rid of some competition of his.
Which we
So
technically did.
we went over to this building where this lady named the Siren was, and we went to try to kill her, failed to kill her, but we did burn down her establishment, so hopefully she'll be bothering him less.
Yes.
In the process, we also met somebody else played by a nice guest of ours. His name was Kellen. The guest was named Brad, but the character was named Kellen. And he was a bit of a garbage man, and then he vanished. And now we're going to a bar.
Now you're going to a bar. Yes. Okay. Don't lose this one.
I won't. I'll
Okay.
try not to.
Wow. That's all I'm going to be commenting the whole time. It's just so
If you can hear
loud.
the rain, please mention it in chat many times over and over again.
No jazz counter today, just me going, wow.
We need a wow counter.
A wow counter.
Lindsay, get on that.
There's going to be so many counters going. It's not
Every
good.
stream we add a new
A
counter.
new counter. It's going to be so many things for Lones
Are
to try
you
to
telling
track.
me that this show isn't specifically for shit posting?
This is the shitpost show.
It's
Well,
some-
give me
it's-
another counter. I want it now.
It seems to be somewhere in the between shit posting and like an actual serious story. And
Yeah.
it really just depends on the stream.
Yeah, it does, because you know me, I'm trying to do shit posts all day long.
And we
I
just won't
live
let
for
you.
shit posts.
Refuse. Okay, so we are actually going to flash back. So everybody has just walked through the door to the undermarket and immediately kind of has different directions that we're all heading off. So, yeah.
I'm gonna go sell a ghost.
Flux is sulking with a box and beelines, and then everybody else goes off. Hieronymus, you're left behind, or choose to stay behind. What catches your eye?
So Hieronymus hasn't been to the undermarket in a while, and decides that while everybody's taking care of business, as people are wont to do, he's going to go do some shopping. He doesn't really need any crafty bits or anything like equipment that all the rest of the people named Flux might be really obsessed with getting. So he decides he's going to go try to just see what catches his eye, and he looks around and picks up a couple of things for the rest of the crew as a little morale building sort of thing. So
Oh,
yeah, because he's a swell guy.
I didn't know Hieronymus cared about us.
Oh yeah, yeah.
What are you looking for?
So he stops by a trinket temporium and just grabs like a whole bunch of useless crap for Cyrus,
Yeah.
because it doesn't matter if it's quality or
No.
not. It just has to be shiny and
Yeah,
gaudy.
you stop by a place called Bits and Bobs by Bobs and Bits.
Yeah, right.
But
And
this
I
is
just-
before this happens, by the way.
And so Hieronymus is like, "Guy, just give me like, just here, take one of these carts and just put a bunch of crap in it.
Oh, yeah.
Just give me whatever you got and ring it out there. It doesn't matter what it is, because it's the
How
thought
rich
that counts.
are you?
I don't spend my money on anything.
Are you heading anywhere else?
Yeah. So he fills up a little shopping bag full of crap for Cyrus. Then he stops by this kind of vaguely space version of like steampunk stuff, and he finds these little cool things. Right? He's just shopping through, looking, and he sees these little things, and they're like these little brass steampunky filigree things, but they got magnets on the back.
Hell yeah.
And he's like, oh. Pearl will love these. Snap them right on there, and they'll be real decorative kind of
Yeah.
filigree
And
things.
because she's a computer, it'll make her get high as fuck.
Hey. Is that canon?
If you wanted to be. Give Pearl some drugs. Magnets equal drugs.
And then he's looking around. He can't really think of anything to get for Flux, because what do you get the guy who builds anything? And it occurs to him that he should get Flux something that Flux can't just build for himself. So he looks around and he sees
Girlfriend?
You just haven't. I haven't tried hard enough yet for that one.
if you go by the chat, he's already working on modifying someone to be his girlfriend.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
There is a ship happening, I think.
yeah,
Not canon. Do not ship.
plural, right?
I was really hoping you were referring to like him and the crab.
So he sees a vendor that sells like illegal exotic animals, and he thinks, there's something that Flux can't build for himself.
Fuck.
And also, Flux is kind of a sociopath who has trouble relating to other organic entities. So maybe and he looks around and he sees this really adorable little half cat, half frog thing. It's got like the front paws of a cat, and it's got like the hindquarters of a frog, and it's got like fur all over it, but it's got like frog markings on it. And he picks it up and goes, "Oh, he's a cute little thing there, yeah. Oh, I bet you Flux would think you're just the most adorable thing. Yeah." And then he thinks, that's stupid. We can't have a pet on board. And he puts it back.
Thank you.
And you try to get anything else, or is that you give up?
He kind of gives up at that point. He keeps his eyes open to see if anything else catches his eye, but he really kind of strikes out coming up with something for
Sure.
Flux. So yeah, that's kind of how he spends his time.
Sure. So as you're browsing and you're trying to come up with another idea for Flux to get, since everybody's getting something, you see a very familiar looking blob very far away with a pack of goons around him. And this gentleman doesn't look very happy.
So when you say a blob with a pack of goons, it's a blob that we are all familiar with?
Familiar with. As you get closer and closer, you can notice that this is Dev. This is the one that put you all together.
That bastard.
The one that we're trying to fuck over currently.
Currently,
Yes.
yes.
Great.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
So you
Kill
see
him.
him.
So Hieronymus, first thing, ducks behind a pillar, and when he comes out, looks like something totally, completely different.
Yeah.
And just sort of paces Dev to kind of keep an eye on where he is and where he's going, and maybe like where his cool ship is docked, in the hopes that we can liberate it,
Yeah.
repatriate it.
So you're following Dev, who keeps going from stall to stall, talking in soft tones, but getting more and more angry and animated each time he gets rejected from this vendor and this person in the stall. And finally lands on a shop in a very dim, dark corner of town. There's one neon light that pulses behind it. And
Like
it's
the undermarket of the undermarket.
the undermarket of the undermarket.
hell.
The
yeah.
underground
We're
part
in
of
the
the
dark
underground
part of
market.
YouTube.
Undermarket.
Yeah, the dark web, if we will. And there's a craftsman there who just kind of has like beetle proportions, kind of got little fangies. And this is the part where you can hear what is happening, because Dev has gotten so angry and just explodes on this craftsman, and he just explodes, and he says, this is the undermarket, anything is down here, and you're supposed to be the best engineers in this whole damn place, and you're telling me that this is impossible. They had it a fucking train, and you're telling me you can't build it from a blueprint. And he starts throwing these blueprints at him, and the shopkeeper is like, listen, you come in here with a stolen design from a cutting-edge corporation, and you think that I've just got one in the back? And goes on, and Dev knocks everything to the ground. And at this point, the security and the goons all face off each other. There's a very,
Man.
very, very tense moment. And then the shopkeeper puts his hands out and is like, all right. I might have some colleagues I can reach out to, but I can't promise we can get this done, and I can promise it's going to be expensive either way. And everybody relaxes for a moment, and Dev motions to one of the goons, and the goons throws a big bag of trite on the table. You can hear it clunk on the table, and Dev says that this ought to expedite the process, a good faith payment, and he slithers away.
Hieronymus, hearing this, is going to kind of sidle over to the shopkeeper there. Excuse me, but I couldn't help but overhear that you were having a conversation with that guy who was shopping for something there. What was he looking for, if you don't mind my asking?
Something that's gonna get us all killed.
Well, I specialize in things that get people killed. What are you looking for? If it's something that I might be able to assist with, perhaps we could work out an arrangement, a bit of a finder's fee.
He's gonna try to bring them down on us. The one place we have, and he's gonna try to bring it here.
I don't know what we're talking about here, but would you care to enlighten me? I am a bit of a dealer in hard-to-come-by goods.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
If anyone can do it, it's Hieronymus.
Yes, because dice love me.
You got this.
More than us.
First roll back. You got this.
So that's not any pressure at all. No pressure
That would be an 18 on the persuasion check.
All right. Yeah. This individual is saying, well, it's trying to build a regulator.
A regulator, you say? Mm-hmm. Huh. A regulator. Well, those are very, they're not impossible to come by.
No,
Regulators are very standard pieces of equipment. What's the...
Yeah, a Zolarian regulator.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I can see why there would be difficulty coming up with one of those.
Yeah.
Well, it just so happens that I might be able to get my hands on something like that. And if so, I know that you have apparently some business contacts and dealings with that blobby fellow, and I don't know him, and he doesn't know me. But perhaps if you were to act as an intermediary, if I could get my hands on a Zolarian regulator, what kind of a business dealing could we come up with for such a thing?
Well, I'd have to see it first, because otherwise I have
Obviously,
to
you'd have to see it first. I'm not going to sell you a Zolarian regulator sight unseen.
Yeah, that would be ridiculous.
Idiotic.
Insane.
Right. So, but just like what kind of are we talking about monetarily wise? I see you've got a very large bag of trait that Signor Blobbo chucked at you.
Yeah, Signor Blobbo is not my favorite client, but I would like to take all of this so that we can go back into hiding again. So, ideally,
You're just going to keep the money
no,
and...
Well, I mean, that's the best option. Maybe even like a good fake death is really on the table at this point.
I'm very good at staging those too, if you would prefer.
Maybe, yeah, that might be easier than.
I mean, if you wish to be cut out of this completely, I understand. Then if you wish to recontact your acquaintance, who apparently is expecting you to produce something since he left you a large pile of money.
Yes.
You could put him in touch with me, and then perhaps we could deal directly, and you could just be left out of it.
That would be great if he contacted anybody ever. It's a there he is, and then there he goes, and yeah.
That seems like an odd way to do business. How are you
Well-
supposed to reach him when you acquire the goods that you're searching for?
Well, you're supposed to have them because it's a fast timeline. Ideally,
He comes up and says, I want this impossible thing, here's some money, and then he shows up and expects it to be there.
Yeah, usually.
Wow, he's
Yeah,
a dick.
there's a lot of guns. Sometimes, yeah. So you can see why there's been, like not that one specifically, but like me and my bros, it's been like on like our 5th identity, I think, at this point.
Yeah. Well, I certainly, I tell you what. Let me give you a number to a fax machine.
No.
And should he contact you again, tell him that you have found a lead on such a thing.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's, of course, an anonymized fax number. So,
Oh, great. Yeah, they're very secure. Fax
They are
machines.
they're the most secure technology in the galaxy,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yes.
Impossible to trace or intercept. And yes, and then we can perhaps set something up. And in exchange for this, if you wish to give me a quarter of the payment that you have there for taking him off of your hands, that would be excellent.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a deal to me.
That sounds like an excellent deal for you.
Yes, and then I don't have to die again.
Right.
Yeah, ideally. That would.
Yes.
I mean, and the bros don't like it's a whole. Yeah, so much paperwork.
Right.
For being like in the criminal world, it's still a lot of paperwork. Oddly enough.
It seems like bureaucracy should not wheedle its way into criminality,
Yeah.
and yet here we are.
And then here we are. Yeah, unfortunately.
Curse you, Zolarians!
I don't know if that one might be on us. That one might be our deal.
Nobody knows where the paperwork started.
No, is there paperwork?
The paperwork predates all civilization.
Yeah, so give me your number and I will be in contact later.
Scratches out the fax
Yeah.
machine number and hands it across. And
His little beetle-y.
what other kinds of stuff does this little merchant here sell?
He's more of a craftsman than a merchant, like as far as does make stuff, but doesn't have like a display of things.
Yeah,
So
okay. All right.
Nothing
Nothing.
really. Like,
All right, then after that, Hieronymus is going to make his way back, and since he can't think of anything else for Flux, he's going to get the ultimate fallback gift and just find a gift card.
To where?
To where? Just an undermarket gift card.
Yeah.
Good for any
Undermarket
show.
It's one of those like Visa gift cards you can buy that's basically just a small like debit card.
Yeah.
For how much?
Well, we'll find out when he hands it over to you.
5 cents.
The smallest amount. As you're looking around and buying your gift card, you end up in an area of the Undermarket.
Yes.
Where you suddenly hear a big explosion, just giant, and you see flames shooting up into the sky, and as you look back down, you can see off in the distance the telltale shape of your crew members hustling off away, going the opposite distance.
Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah,
Yes.
that tracks. That absolutely tracks. Hieronymus kind of sighs, shakes his head, turns back into his more recognizable to the crew Hieronymus form, and sets off after them.
Great, excellent. We're gonna jump forward a little bit in time. We've ended up. Remind me again the bar's name again. Sorry, I should have had this prepared.
No, it's totally okay. The bar's name, oh geez.
Oh jeez,
It's Ramar's Bar.
Ramar's Bar. And so that's where we've ended up. And in Ramar's Bar, Cyrus, you get all healed up. You get a drink that is also a health potion that is also alcoholic, and so like
Absolutely.
yeah, you get all of that all in one.
No better way to heal than to get fucking wasted.
Yeah,
Yep.
fucking wasted, and it just like shoots up. You have lights on you for an hour, right? Yeah, so you're still glowing.
Yep, absolutely just
Flux.
sitting there.
As you're glowing, by the way, I have this crab upside down on the table and I'm fixing it up and be like,
If you get
Wait,
within
wait,
10
wait,
feet of
wait,
him, you will also start glowing, by the way. You'll get the glowing lights, too.
I was gonna have you get closer, but that actually helps a little bit. I'm gonna just lean forward into like the crevices of this thing.
Yeah, you can
Fucking, how does a dagger start working on fixing that
fix
up?
your crab. Pearl, you're fine, right?
I'm fine.
Okay, great.
She's just
excellent.
there.
She's just there.
Yeah, I have to say, those daggers there were a little bit sharper than expected.
Yeah, that's an understatement. It pierced right through metal plates.
Yeah, and someone told you to kill... Did you have any plan going into that?
Well, like how I was planning on killing her.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really think it was gonna work out that way. Sort of thought that she was in a dead-end kind of room. We could corner her, probably shoot a laser through her face, and that would be that. But no, apparently not. Apparently there's a backup plan.
Do you... well, it is it is the undermarket. There are some shady folk
Cyrus,
here.
I'm not an assassin, all right? It's not what I'm normally told to do. So this was kind of a special mission, and I kind of fucked it up. So we should probably just be leaving.
Well, what was the mission?
Well, we were supposed to... She was a rival business to my supplier, and I was supposed to get rid of her so that she would stop being a rival business.
Well, I mean, I do believe that the business portion is gone for a while at least. Pearl, would you say that their business is probably done for a while?
Pearl would just like look around. Yes. Unless life forms prefer ashes to tables.
I guess it's probably all right then. At least to a certain extent.
That was my attempt at humor.
Oh, that was very good. That was...
I thought it was
Or
funny.
I didn't actually get it, I'll be honest. I didn't quite understand the joke.
I'll keep working on it.
I believe
So
in
just
you.
like dust off her.
So is Hieronymus all caught up with them at this point yet? Or?
Yeah, if you want to walk on into the bar.
yeah.
The bar.
The bar.
It's Ramar's bar.
It's Ramar's
Yeah,
bar.
it's gone though.
No, this is you guys are holed up in a different bar. That's down
Okay.
the
Yeah, we're
street.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not in the jazz lounge.
Fair.
Hey guys, have I got some news for you?
Where the fuck have you been?
I was out while you guys were whatever it was you were doing. I was out finding
in ash.
important intel. All right, I got some important intel, big news for you guys. I think I have a lead on Dev.
That is big news.
It is big news, but first, I have presents. And he reaches in and he pulls out a big, shaky, jangle box of trinkety stuff here. Sure, you find some stuff in there you like.
Did you even look at it?
No, God no. I have no idea what the hell Cyrus's fascination
idea
is with
what's in
crinkly
that,
bits.
it's
That's
fine.
just Cyrus.
Is that just
he
a
likes
box of-
jangly, shiny crap. So here, have a bunch of that.
Starts to take it. He's like, all right, thank you. No more questions.
You're just gonna like leave.
And Pearl, I got you these really cool things I found. They're like little decorative doodads. You stick them on you magnetically, and then they make you look even prettier.
Like angry eyebrows.
Yeah. She doesn't. She's like, okay.
What do you think, huh? Flux, I couldn't find anything for you, so I got you a gift card. It's this really cool. I asked around. They said the best place to get a gift card for is this cool jazz place called Club 3000. So here you go. Now I spent quite a lot on that. That's like a 200 trike gift card because I feel bad about the kind of nasty things I said earlier. Just joshing around, but I could see I hurt your feelings, so I wanted to make it up to you.
We burned it down.
Like what?
We burned it down.
Yeah, that was indeed the place that we just
Oh,
Came
well,
back
that's,
from?
That's a kick in the nads.
By the way, Cyrus's bed is just sitting on his shoulder asleep.
Do we have the receipt?
I mean, it's a gift card. Don't worry about it. It's all right.
I love that every time something is happening with Hieronymus, Flux is the one that gets shit on. Like, every time.
Here you go.
It's a thought, right? Huh? Yeah.
I also have good news.
Yes.
I got more noodles.
Whoa! Yes! All
And-
right. I knew this was going to be a good trip to the undermarket here.
And 3 French presses.
I didn't tell her to do it.
That's good. We have 2 spares.
Right, just in case. Yeah.
Because
I
if they
only
break,
asked-
nobody's going to fix them.
I only asked for
Well,
one,
it's not
but he
entirely
gave
true.
me 3.
I could probably do my best.
All right. So, anyways, so Dev, I was out here looking around for a regulator. I happened over here, and I got a contact from the person who Dev was trying to browbeat into giving a regulator, had some plans, and I gave him our fax number, so he's going to contact us looking for a regulator.
Is that safe?
We're safe. It's a fax machine. We'll set up a meet and we'll trick him into coming out of the ship. We steal the ship. We're gone. Boom. He
Did
gets old Bessie.
It's actually not a bad idea.
you gave the person who thinks, well, maybe may
It's
or may
just
not
an
think we're
anonymous fax
dead.
number. He doesn't know it's our fax number. He doesn't know it's us.
No, there's no actual connection to it.
It's a fax machine. It's like magic, except worse.
It technically is magic, to be fair. I mean, the entire reason the signal works throughout the galaxy is because it is a magical connection. So
See? And what's more secure than magic?
Cyrus glowing with different colors right now.
Gonna bang on my crab, by the way, and just gonna flip him off the table.
Yeah, he's fine.
I see how you treat
gives
that
you a
crab,
little-
and I'm glad I didn't go with my
wave.
first option.
I'm sorry?
Nothing. Never mind.
I mean, I just fixed him.
Okay.
The crab is like doing little waves.
Gonna pat him on his little back.
His little head. Great. So where are we heading?
I have to head back and grab a crate full of
Yes.
supplies, and then we should get the fuck out of here. I don't know
Yeah.
if somebody's gonna just swoop out of the sky and try to stab us, but that's entirely possible given who we just pissed off. So we should probably.
Wait, who'd you piss off?
Let's talk about it later.
All right.
Today has been eventful.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, and I really need those supplies. So yeah, let's go do that.
I would rather not deal with that individual again anytime soon, that's for sure.
Cyrus, can you before we like walking through the streets, can you turn off the thing so that you stop glowing?
He cracks his neck and it goes away slowly.
It's like the reverse of a fucking glow stick.
Yeah.
All right, we're good.
So Cyrus, was there a rave here that you went to or something?
I mean, that would not be entirely inaccurate, no.
It wasn't really a rave. It was kind of like a
Yes.
club, sort of.
It can be
Thing.
a rave sometimes. But yeah, just borrowed a few of their lights. They aren't gonna need them anyway.
Okay. All right.
Not
Right.
incorrect.
Yes, not incorrect. So you're heading back to Zenkries.
Yeah, I think maybe it should have cooled down enough
yeah.
that we're not being immediately hunted.
Yeah, there's really nothing happening in this area that you're in. You can still like see the fire, but that's
yeah.
kind of like it. And you go back in, and on top of your little pile of boxes is a little note, an envelope, and it says have some prospective buyers for the box, and good job. And you've got 15,000 trait.
Open the envelope, look. Holy fuck. Right, thanks for that. Is Zenkri around right now?
No.
Great, let's get out of here. Like now, before anything else happens.
I'm taking the dolly with you.
Yeah. It's just a giant crate full of random garbage. You can see crystals peeking out of it and like a
Yeah.
bunch of different tool sets and stuff.
Yeah.
I bought so much stuff. By the way, Pearl no longer has a crack in her head. That just got
Yeah, it
fixed
got
while you
fixed.
were gone.
Whoa! What happened to your? I see your head is looking a little bit better than it was before. Not that it was looking bad before or anything, Pearl. I don't want you to think I didn't think your head was charming as it was before, but you had that kind of thing there going on.
Flux fixed it.
Did you know?
Yeah, it's didn't want anything messing with the circuitry.
This was just an external repair, or were you messing around inside with programming and stuff, or how
She
did that
didn't
work?
want me to mess around with the inside stuff.
Smart move.
So, wanted to cover it up, make sure it wasn't more damaged than it already was.
It was Flux's suggestion. I didn't mind.
Yeah, well, I don't want anything, water damage or something.
Pearl, Can you roll me a Constitution with advantage?
Okay. Sure.
She got the magnets on her head.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Unfortunate fact is that all of the metal I used to fix up your head was just pure iron, so it's just like stuck on there.
Magnetic.
I just love the idea of Pearl with angry eyebrows.
I'm going to draw it.
I really
It's gonna happen.
filigree angry eyebrows is so powerful. Like I want that now.
Pearl, what do you think?
I just move my eyebrows to express my emotions.
What's our facial expression?
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay, so I got a +2 to con. Okay. The first one was 13. Mm-hmm. Second one was a nat 20.
Okay.
I'm doing great.
You're great. You're having a good time. No worries. You notice like in your internal diagnostic that something is happening, but like it doesn't seem to be affecting anything. So you
Your
know
internal compass is just pointing one direction. Apparently. Like, "Oh, that's weird."
you get like an internal readout that's like, this might not be correct, and you're like, it's fine.
Fine. I'm fine. It's fine.
So everybody heads on back out the door that you came. Fun fact about the Undermarket is that you can only enter and exit through one door. So
That's a safety hazard.
yes. Well,
Something
no.
lights on fire, for instance. What are we gonna
Here's
do?
the
Yeah.
thing. It's a magical safeguard so that people can't just traverse the galaxy by walking into the Undermarket and
Right,
walking out of the
right.
Undermarket.
Yep.
And also so that Zolarians don't follow you through.
True.
Those guys are the worst.
They are the worst. So you go back out the door that you came. The bookseller like salutes you on your way out.
Gonna throw a tarp over the box.
Yeah, the bookseller doesn't care. You guys
Why
went
is he
in with something with a
saluting
tarp
us?
on it.
Well, I just used the
it
same
looks
tarp,
bad.
probably.
Yeah. And you head on back to where you parked Old Bessie. When you get on Old Bessie, Schmel and Yama are there. You notice they both stayed. You notice that there are 2 hammocks strung up on the deck, and sitting kind of in an unusual spot on the deck is an espresso machine. Yama's very proud next to it. She's got like a very smug
Wow.
grin on her face.
I thought you said that was gonna cost like a lot. So how did you get your hands on?
I brought French presses.
Wow. Oh, we could make a red eye. Ooh, that would be tasty.
I'm holding 3 of them like
Honestly, I'm in shock that both of you are still here. To be honest, I'm gonna bring these below deck. I'm just gonna bring the giant box of stuff.
Schmel, do you need help?
No,
with
I
that?
got it.
they're our friends. Why wouldn't they be here?
And I got you guys these gift cards to this really great place in the Undermarket.
Oh, thanks.
Now, I mean, we're leaving now, but next time you're at
Yeah.
the Undermarket, you can stop by and get yourselves a dinner.
You know, frankly, I'm sure one of them will be back by the time we're here again, so it's fine.
Yeah. So what's happening now?
Flux is not coming back up on the deck. I have things I need to work on.
Great. Yama comes down with a tiny little espresso cup.
I already have the goggles on. I have like half of a forge set up.
Do you, would you just like a little, would you like a little, it's just a little espresso cup. Okay.
Well,
It's the quality things.
how much sugar did you put in this?
Not a lot. I put 1. Now it was all in the, so maybe it's a different kind of sugar, but,
I just don't usually put sugar in it. So,
I'll make you a latte next
no,
time.
it's pretty good actually. It's fine.
Do you like steamed milk? I can make with the latte. I can do
Probably.
yeah, I'll make a latte for breakfast. It's got a
Great.
steam wand on it, so don't worry. It's a high quality machine.
Why? It's very kind of you.
Because I'm good at it.
Are you just gonna stick around and make coffee products?
Why not?
What were you doing before you got here?
Making coffee?
Did you like it?
It's good.
Were you working with people you liked?
I was the only one working.
Right.
I mean, well, they did. So there was like 2 people, and then it was just me.
Well, thank you. That's
I'm gonna go see if anybody else wants some.
yes. Go do that.
So horrible with people.
Yeah.
Why do you want to be nice to me?
I'm so confused that she is here still.
Yeah. She also like
Espresso?
Oh, thank you. Cyrus is like setting up the whole everything that he got.
Yeah.
He's like,
on the dash. All your trinkets on the dash.
absolutely setting up the trinkets on the dash, setting up all the pet things in the corner. Everything.
So cute!
Yeah. You can.
What's his name?
Name's Trillix.
Trillix, so cute! Oh my god!
You can bend him if you want.
Okay.
And like gets down and like has a cute little moment with this weird koala skunk that you have.
Cyrus is just sipping, very, very happily sipping the coffee.
Yeah. It's like very strong, very little bit of espresso.
Okay, I'm gonna go see if anybody else wants any.
All right.
It goes up to you.
Would you like some espresso?
I was hoping I could get a grande green tea latte with 1 pump classic, non-fat, 6 enormous scoops of matcha, 195 degrees, and absolutely no foam, please.
No.
Wow.
And I'll take the espresso.
Hieronymus had that prepared.
I didn't get any green tea or matcha, and you know they're the same thing?
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Matcha is actually just green tea, but pulverized. So you're
Huh.
just you're, the whole tea leaf into your body.
The
Green
things-
tea, you're like steeping, and then just the matcha right in there.
The things you can learn when you know a barista.
Clearly, none of
Definitely
us can
not
relate
canon.
to this.
One thing. Hands you an espresso cup, tiny little thing, and then goes over to Pearl and is like,
Okay. So, you don't drink anything.
No.
Is there anything that's like a Android equivalent, like an oil that I could like froth up and put a little on top, cinnamon or
Delicious frothy oil.
That is repulsive.
I
How could you say something like that to me?
I just did with my mouth.
Very rude. I'm disappointed in you.
Oh, sorry.
Cyrus pokes around the corner. Pearl, are you okay?
Barista,
Perfect.
the barista wishes to serve me
Go on.
the blood of my kind.
I don't know what you're into.
Not genocide.
So do you like communicate with old Bessie? Is that the thing? Is it like a bond?
I wasn't aware you were racist as well.
Jesus Christ, Pearl. Wow.
I'm not the one being a problem here.
I think the magnets are affecting Pearl.
See, they're down. I can't stop myself.
Protocol activated.
Yeah, Pearl, would you do me a favor and just kind of go like this, tip those bad boys up?
Do they not look?
No, they look really good, but you seem a little angry.
I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna see if Schmel wants anything.
I think Angry Pearl may be very helpful in some fights here on out.
oh man.
This is gonna be bad.
This is amazing. You've given us a gift.
Bad is like the best way.
the good bad, yeah. Right, are we heading out?
Yeah, I guess so. We're
Yeah, I
all done
mean-
in the undermarket.
Yes.
A little bit drunk, also had a coffee. It's fine. Cyrus is gonna definitely try to fight it.
That's okay. We got our little dude in Old
Yeah,
Bessie.
Otto
It's
can
fine.
help you for sure. Yeah. Do you like? You're asking Otto to pilot?
He's just gonna be like, it might be better if you pilot us out of here for now.
Why is there a koala skunk over there?
It's Cyrus's new pet.
Okay.
We
Not even gonna
advised
ask.
against it, and he did it anyways.
Got a nice little setup in the corner and everything.
Otto boots up, zips up in the air, and then comes back down and like makes a little like, and you see up on your dash is a prompt for coordinates.
Yeah, sure.
Otto like gets up and starts like flying around, goes into Pearl's face.
Where would you like to go,
I
Captain?
believe he's
Yes.
intoxicated.
He's intoxicated. Like, he's just like, yeah, sure, that looks fine.
There's nothing on the screen.
Yep.
Great, excellent. Otto sighs a little, goes over to Hieronymus.
Yes. Oh, I should have got you a gift card too. I'm sorry,
Oh
Otto.
my god.
I apologize.
He's
to
gonna
you.
leave us.
Otto like flies down into the undercarriage of old Bessie and zips around your head, Flux.
Also, I'm currently messing with high-grade explosives. Please.
Do you want me to roll to see if I can actually understand what he's saying?
Yeah, sure, go right ahead.
Was that
We
just
did
a
teach him
straight-
yes and no.
Yeah, do I have any idea what he's saying?
Yeah, give it a go. I don't know what
Is it
you're
just
rolling.
like a straight roll, or what
This
did
is
you-
probably
did,
some
I
kind of
think-
language check
I
of
think
some
we did
kind.
intelligence. I think last time because we were saying.
Do you want me
that
to
it's-
just add intelligence modifier?
Yeah.
That's a
17.
16.
Oh, okay. So Flux somehow has an understanding better. I think that you hear Otto start
It's
to do it in like
The
a
magnets fucking with me.
the Morse code. That's like just the last coordinates that you did. That was now the undermarket. So like,
Are you asking where we should be going? Why isn't... I'm going to hold up my hand.
yeah.
Why hasn't Cyrus told you? He's the captain.
And then you hear this sound. And then like Otto gets up and does a little like like a little bobbly fall.
You're very expressive. Right. Let me cap off this second grenade really quick, and then I'll be up in a moment. All right. I'll be right there.
Did you say grenade?
Yes.
It's fine.
Finishing sealing that up.
Yeah, please do.
That's probably fine. Okay.
Okay.
Gonna go upstairs.
Otto's like circling your head.
Hi, everyone. Otto is bothering me. Why haven't we left yet?
Otto then goes over to Cyrus.
I mean, I thought that there were coordinates in there, and I do want everyone to remember he is currently still seeing bright lights.
Yep.
He is at least slightly buzzed, and also now has coffee in his system, and also nearly
So
got
are you
stabbed.
fucking
So like,
hallucinating right now? Okay.
We didn't really talk about this. Where are we heading next? We have a few different missions that we've been given. You guys have a preference, or
I
What do we have?
no
We
mission.
had an art theft and what was the other thing? Rescuing the engineer dude.
yeah? I'm preferable to liberating an engineer that might be able to help us.
Okay.
always good
Yeah.
to bring another one on.
I don't know. if
Hieronymus
he-
is biting his tongue really hard so as not to make a snarky comment about getting an engineer on board.
Aw.
He's trying. He's trying so hard.
He's turned
best.
over a new
He
leaf.
is trying so hard not to be a dick to Flux.
As
so.
far as I'm aware, this engineer might not actually know that we're coming to get them. It might be one of those go convert someone to a cause kind of things.
Oh, so
Cyrus glances over at both Schmel and Yama. Doesn't say anything, but does look at them like,
No, not our cause. We're bringing him somewhere else. We're doing a mission for someone else.
exactly what is the ratio of convincing them to join versus kidnapping them to join? How is this breaking down here?
Let me
And
check
who
the
is the
dossier.
mission for?
Hey, can I check the dossier, pretty, so that we
Sure.
can get a reminder and also the audience can?
Yeah,
'Cause I
absolutely.
think it was a while
That
ago
was
we
a
talked
while
about
ago,
this.
and
That was
it's
absolutely
not
a
going to be
while
hard for me to find that information at all.
That's why I'm asking you. Not that.
Yeah, so you find the printout. Magella is your contact,
Yep.
who is an active or ex-SEAL. It is hard to tell, but currently deep involved in the Zalarian military, and but works for the Resistance, essentially. And he is trying to get a refugee engineer hiding on Forl, ForYll planet, and he wants you to recruit him, and he says that if you get him and you find him, he will convince this person to help you build a cloaking device for the scimitar like you asked previously.
Gotcha. So it's one of those situations where if we actually get him, he'll give us something that doesn't really matter right now. But if we capture him, he can't be used by Dev, which is kind of a big deal.
Don't you mean rescue him?
That's the thing I said.
I feel like the lines may be a little bit blurred here.
Okay,
We've
look, can I just be
captured
honest?
I mean, it's not like
versus-
we're going to go embarking on a career of assassination and arson or anything. I mean, at least we draw some hard lines, right?
No. We are totally down to do that.
What?
If we're getting paid. Here's the thing. None of us are working for the Resistance, right? None of us really care about them that much.
I mean, sticking it to the Zalarians is always a good thing to do.
No, I mean, like, I can sympathize with their cause, but we're not, like, on their side, you know, kind of like a they pay us and we help them situation.
Yeah, well, okay.
Right, so there we go. So it's fine. We're going to capture this guy and we're going to give him over to them and they're going to do whatever they do with him. I don't know if this is actually liberation or kidnapping, but the point is we're helping these people because they know me and we're going to get a lot of use out of this guy.
So, when you were kind of engineered, did they put a conscience in there anywhere?
You want to say that again before I shoot you fucking face?
No, because I mean, you seem very much amoral is the word that I would like to use.
Morals
And while granted, the life of piracy is certainly one where we push against boundaries, I think we really kind of need to
Oh, Brittany.
determine whether we have some lines that we will not cross.
I mean, the line that I will not cross is I will not help the Zalarians. That's just about it for me.
I'm on board with Cyrus. We're not helping the Zalarians. This guy might be able to help them if we don't get him out of there. Right?
All right. But do we know that he's a bad guy,
This engineer?
this engineer?
No. We actually don't know anything about him.
Do we know whether the resistance people are going to do anything that might cause him to, I don't know, die or be tortured or something?
As far as I'm aware, no.
All right.
I think they just need his help for something.
Okay, that's good. See, that's good. See, now we're talking about things in a way that isn't just, hey, they pay us and we don't care what happens. You see, because I've made some mistakes in the past. I've done some things in the past that then I came back to regret. All right? And I swore I wouldn't do those things again. And so, if we're going to be engaging in activity that's going to result in people who haven't done anything to deserve getting hurt, then I'm afraid I got a problem here. So, I guess we need to have that conversation right now.
I mean, I can understand that one. Not wanting.
You know, if we're
people to
going
get
out
hurt.
swashbuckling around in space and robbing trains and that sort of thing, that's all fine, you know. But going and grabbing some guy who's just minding his own business because he might be somebody that might be useful to somebody who might hurt somebody, we're getting into an area here where I'm not exactly comfortable. Is anybody else seeing a problem with this, or is it just me?
Hieronymus has a point.
Yeah, you might.
I think it more depends on what they plan on doing with him, because if they, plan on giving him a room and just having him help out with dealing with some countermeasures against Zalarian tech, I don't think that's a bad idea. Plus, he's probably, you know, hiding away for a reason. And I would bet that the reason's probably the Zolarians.
Maybe we should figure out more before we go do it.
Perhaps when we approach this individual, we tell them what we're there for and give them an opportunity to make the decision to come with us. But we don't snatch, grab, and take them away against their will and turn them over to people that they might not want to work with, because that would be bad.
Well, we need to at least be honest about something, and that is if we don't take them away, Dev probably will.
Yeah.
They might not actually have that much choice in the matter, no matter what we do.
And that's an option that we can present to them and say, look, you know, come with us if you want to live, you know, or something.
I mean, we can at least say we do know what happens with individuals who deal with Dev.
I guess I feel like we should probably present the question of how good are we trying to be? Right? Because I thought this was a revenge quest where we were trying to kill somebody, which isn't really...
Yeah, somebody
good
who
guys.
did something to deserve it. Somebody who screwed us over.
Yes, of course.
This
He's
guy
an
didn't screw
asshole.
us over that I know of.
No.
Did he do anything to you? Did he
No.
do anything to...
I'm not trying to say we should hurt him. I'm just trying to figure out where we all are. Same page and all that.
That's it. We're trying to get on the same page here. All right? We all good?
I believe so.
Yeah, we're fine.
All right. Then let's go, but let's keep that in the back of our minds here.
Teamwork.
Teamwork.
Speaking of teamwork, I'm going to go make sure Bessie doesn't explode. That seems like a team activity.
And I'm going to go have some more espresso.
Oh, Hieronymus. Gonna pull out one of those makeshift grenades I was just working on.
Great, yay.
This might be helpful at some point.
Oh, well, thank you, Flux.
At some point, you might need this.
You never know when you
bomb.
might need to destroy something very effectively, so
Is there anything I should know about, should I pull this out?
do not do that. That will
No,
cause
I'm
it
just-
to explode.
I'm just funning you.
Just be careful with it, and it might be helpful.
Well, thank you, Flux. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, I didn't get you anything for the market, so gonna go back downstairs.
Great. As you kind of all split up, Shmuel and Yama, by the way, were not involved in this conversation. I heard you guys get angry and went whoop underneath.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I feel like
Immediately
Shmuel's
leave.
probably listening like, I didn't get a choice. I was just kind of accidentally
Yeah,
kidnapped.
Shmuel listening from the stairs
choice.
like,
Smell got the choice when we landed here.
absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was
Could've gone with
absolutely
the
given
others.
the choice.
Yeah, everybody got a choice. And you get another fax to the fax machine. I assume you're next to it, Cyrus, since
Yep.
you're usually in that area. And it is an urgent message from Magella who just basically like a telegram of like the need engineer picked up now, stop. Our contacts unavailable, stop. The Zolarian Italians on their way, stop. It's all very, very urgent.
That's not how you use a fax machine. Oh, God.
It's an old-fashioned man.
Everything's
He calls
fine.
down and is like, Flux, I think your contact is, this one was just bumped up to urgent.
Oh, that's a good thing we're already doing that then.
Yeah, it says that unable to access contacts.
That's not good. Right. We already know where we're headed, right? There's already a location there.
There should be if they want us to do a job.
Let's head there as fast as possible. then.
There's a more exact coordinate on this new one. That's like this exact place. All right.
Cyrus is just gonna point to it.
Otto has to put it in himself. Yes.
I'm gonna go upstairs, by the way, with like a little tape measure. And as Cyrus points, I'm just gonna be like, start measuring your hands.
What?
Not
So
weird
don't
at
worry
all.
about it.
Oh, all right.
Hold out your hand like this.
Consent is
All right.
important.
Yeah, he's not to let me know.
It's not true what they say about guys with big hands.
What do they say about guys with big hands?
They need big gloves.
How does that not make sense?
I don't know. I'm operating on 3 espressos over here, pal. I'm bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, I
you
can
like
tell.
some noodles?
Your skin.
Oh my
keeps-
God, noodles!
Your skin keeps changing colors rapidly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make Hieronymus some noodles
Okay.
while we're heading out.
Well, you're making noodles. So yeah, y'all are
There are
in the
different flavors now.
in the deep space. Y'all are just going as fast as Otto can take you and old Bessie.
Can I finish my grenades that I'm making?
Yes, you can
Okay,
finish
great.
your grenades.
If you have to.
If you have to finish your grenades. And you once again hear a proximity kind of alert on your screens.
If it's werewolves again.
If you have to fight werewolves again.
There is no howling over your intercom.
Oh,
But you watch the proximity of this ship just go so slow. Like it's you hit the proximity alert and then like it hasn't really, you're moving fast.
Yeah.
And it's not really going much of anywhere. Do you hail them or do you just
Cyrus opens his eye because I'm sure he's like half.
yeah.
Like, and yeah, he does hail him.
Yeah. You hail them, and they hail back, and you can hear just sounds of things crashing, and this ship is having a hard time, and whoever answers is like, "Oof, we could use some help, please. Thank you."
Yo,
Oh, we're gonna be in so much trouble.
what is happening down there? Are you all right? What's
Our ship is not. None of us are pilots, and we're trying to get out of here. Please tell me you're not a Zolarian. Please.
we are definitely not Zolarian.
Great. Excellent. You're not working for him either.
Absolutely not.
Great. Excellent. Can you give us? Ooh, could you give us some help, please? We're moving. We're not very. You might have to come to us.
Cyrus is like, hold, please.
Hold, please.
Messages down to Flux. There's another ship that needs help, I guess.
Right, who are they?
Not Zolarians, and not looking to interfere with the Zolarians.
Do we know anything else? Any factions?
Nope.
Really fucking helpful on their part. All right,
They sounded pretty
Supposed to ask them
possibly
their life
hungover.
story.
Or
Like,
Identify yourself. You are injured.
right. We should at least stop and figure out what's going on.
all right, we can just
Great. You pull up to this ship, and it is limping so badly. The solar sails are not working, and you can see that there have been some hasty repairs trying to have been made, and you can see on the deck is just 6 folks just like trying their best, trying to move around. They're very injured. They're all covered in smoke. And they see you and they wave you over.
They look terrible.
yeah, they didn't sound too great.
Hieronymus comes up with a bowl of noodles and some chopsticks. So what's going on up here? What's happening?
Apparently they're having problems with their ship, I guess. Did you hear any other details? Did they get like attacked or something? Or
They did not provide that many. They just wanted to make sure we weren't Solarians.
all right, Aldo, can you pull us up right next to them?
Otto does a loop, and you hear Schmel from underneath go, "Stop that!"
He just likes doing that. I don't know why.
Ishmael's still sick. It's been a minute now.
I mean, like it's a small enough loop that it's like Otto could keep doing it, but he doesn't do a full like spin in a circle.
Shmuel
and-
does not have his space sea legs yet.
I'm grabbing all of my toolkits, by the way.
Great. Grab all your toolkits.
Putting them all into a
Otto
big
pulls
bag.
you nice and neatly right beside him, and you can just hop over deck to deck if you'd like.
I'm gonna find the nearest person. I guess
Yeah.
just on the deck. Mm-hmm. Hi. What happened?
It was just like we were doing a thing, and then, boy, we got so many of us just gone, and just we couldn't even see them. And one of them, I think, was wearing a crewmate's face.
Hieronymus, what did you do?
Sorry, what?
They're talking about people wearing other people's faces, so
Okay.
that's just. Anyways,
I don't actually take off somebody's face and put it on like a mask.
could you?
Never tried.
Anyways, so you encountered raiders, pirates.
No, we're pirates. They're not pirates. They were killing us pirates. Pirate killers.
Some sort of shapeshifter creatures.
So, I mean, it have to be, because it was like Garg was there, and then it wasn't there, and then he killed us, and well, not me, but obviously, but then like it was, we're gone.
So you're pirates. Have we heard of you? Are you on the vids?
Yeah, what names do you have? I'm just out of curiosity.
And you can look up and see they've got a flag that says the Red Talons.
I feel like I heard that name for some reason before, but it must be something weird.
Weird.
Another life, maybe.
Maybe.
They're trying to escape the rest of them being murdered, but they're still flying their flag.
Well, it's really sad, and
That's
it's kind of like,
dedication.
yeah.
So,
It's definitely been like up there too long. I don't think they know how to take it down.
did you guys get attacked while flying?
No, but none of us are pilots, and so when we messed it up, we're captain's gone.
What'd you mess up? What'd you mess up?
I mean, Frank was trying to fly, and then like the whole column came out. I didn't do it. I have.
Take me to the helm, please.
Injured hands.
I can try to fix this.
Okay, great.
We got time to be trying to fix this.
Gonna give it a good few minutes at least.
I mean, we were upgraded to urgent on our mission.
Yeah, well, we should at least see if we can, and then if we can't, then nothing we could do.
I mean, we could give them a ride, you know. I mean, I don't know what shape the ship
Their
is in.
ship is like 4 times the size of our ship.
Yeah, but it's broken.
Yama's like, I don't think we have any room.
Yeah.
We bought 2 hammocks because we didn't have enough beds.
If you think we should leave, then we should leave.
Steal their ship.
But it's up to you.
Their broken ass ship.
I mean, well, let's take a look at the ship. Maybe we can. I don't know. Let's see. We can buy their ship off of them.
Do a fair trade.
Well, we could see if we can fix it up, and if there's anything lying around that they're not using, we could take that on the way out.
We can look. We can look at it. Let's check it out.
Great.
We're gonna go to the helm.
Okay, go to the helm. Yeah, we're gonna do a little checky for me.
A little checky,
A
When you
please.
say a little checky.
I think do a intelligence +2.
I'm going to take the small little medallion I have around my neck that looks like a little eye, and I'm going to push it to my forehead, so I'm going to give myself advantage on those for the next hour.
Great.
Recently made that.
Well, damn, alright. Shit.
It's a really good thing I did, because the first roll was a 3. You said intelligence,
+2.
so that's going to be a 22.
Great. Excellent. You know everything there is to know
24.
about the ship.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Yeah, absolutely. You know what happened, and it's as if a toddler tried to drive a car. Like it's just no operational skills, and
That lever is not supposed to be on the floor.
very very clearly was not operated, but they were trying to get the heck out of there. So it's bad, and it will take you, at least.
I'm gonna make sure that
Half an
my
hour.
companions are with me and not wandering off, because apparently there's fucking shapeshifters.
I'm not on the ship.
I don't know that.
That's true.
They did not give me details.
They don't have a lot of details. It's like they were suddenly ambushed. Oddly enough.
I'm gonna try to fix
weird.
this app.
Weird. Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to do like a little
Yeah, give me 15 minutes or so.
tinkering? Great.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my Tinker's tools to see if I can't fix this back up.
Okay.
It's still really low, even with advantage. That's going to be an 11.
I think you put the levers back where they belong. And
Good job. Good job.
good job, good job. And
Rip those
the
off, frankly.
the console looks normal now, but the screen won't turn on.
Maybe they also need a new screen.
I think they just tore out the cables and threw them out the frickin' window. That's what. Why would anybody do that?
Have you tried whacking it with a wrench on the side? Because that sometimes works.
Have you tried turning it off and back on again?
I did that 3 times. And also, no, that would probably just damage things worse.
I'm not sure about that.
Has anybody seen anything weird since we've been here? I've been really focused on this.
Have we?
Had to do a rolly.
Like a perception?
Yeah, or investigation. I'd say investigation because you're on this ship, unless you're not.
Do
But
you know anything about Red Talon?
roll a history.
It's also an intelligence check.
I rolled a 21.
On
That's 20.
investigation? Yes. You know, not everything there is to know about them, but you've seen them on the vids. You actually remember that the captain is Captain Skaryalta, who's a kind of feathery-looking fella, and he is very, very confident and brash. And they've done a couple missions that they've bragged about. They've got a little bit of notoriety. And Pearl, you're looking around and you can see that everybody is very injured. Most of everybody has some kind of like smoke inhalation, so burns, things like that on their bodies. There is one individual who is still trying to get computers to work. You can see that she's like doing her best to, plug stuff in and
Yeah.
is actively intelligent in this area. Everybody else is more of, it seems to be more along the lines of they would be good at fighting and slashing and like things like that.
These are pirates.
These are pirates, not hackers, but there is a hacker there. And she's trying her best. Does anybody else want to roll see if they know the Red Talons?
I'll roll.
I rolled a history and got a, what did I get, a 18,
me roll
I think?
Okay, yeah, same thing. You've seen them. You've seen what they've been up to. Actually,
what do I believe their general moral alignment to be?
I also rolled an 18 for history.
great. Okay, cool. Cyrus, have you paid attention to the vids at all?
Doesn't that 20?
Oh my God!
2 nat 20.
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna say that actually, in preparation for what they thought was going to be their best heist mission ever, the Red Talons put a call out onto the broadcast that they were going to wipe the debt of anybody who was associated with them. They were going to be the best pirates because you would be free if you were with them.
That sounds really cool.
Yeah, so they're like they were genuinely trying their best, and they gave a whole speech on this broadcast about how the Zolarians were unfairly targeting them and giving them debt that they did not have and giving their families debt that they did not have. So they were going to wipe this all away, and then that was the last you had heard of them.
I'm gonna, as I'm trying to like fix cables. You said there's that one engineer who's in the room with me.
The hacker is not, but yeah, I'll say that there's someone else that's in the room with you.
As I'm trying to like fix some of the cables, I keep having them hand me tools.
Yeah.
I keep having them hand me tools, and I'm like, so, what happened to you guys? I haven't heard from you in a long time. Last thing you said, you were doing something amazing, and then you just kind of disappeared.
Somebody must have tipped them off or something, but came out of nowhere and just got half of us in one go.
Really?
Cornered us. We didn't know they were coming.
Do you know who it was?
No, they were like invisible or shapeshifters or something. They just came in and then buried us.
So it's sort of difficult to know who really it was then. Did you get ambushed while flying, or did you get ambushed?
No, while we were trying to take over the, SRS, it just it didn't go over well at all.
Do you think it was Valerian?
Had to have been. I mean, I don't know who else it would be. Unless the space IRS has, like, really good security. They don't. That was the whole reason we were able to get in
Yeah, that doesn't feel like it adds up.
in the first place. Yeah, and, like, you're really going to be that protective about files? Paper files? They have better security on the, electronic system.
Perhaps it was a message.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, I hate being a message.
So your captain was gacked in this ambush.
They took him.
They took him.
Well, that's worse.
So you're like the remains of a crew. So like who's in charge of you guys now? Are you just kind of?
They all look at each other like they hadn't considered even thinking about that. They were just trying to leave, and they're like,
It's a shame that your captain's gone. I've always been a fan of his work.
I mean, Trilks is probably the closest, and Trilks, she's like in the corner, like trying to hack, like,
No captain material.
I'm trying. But we're not flying anywhere right now, so it doesn't really matter.
Right,
No.
right. I'm just saying, it appears that somebody set out to take out the Red Talons and did a good job on it. And so if you're going to continue as the Red Talons, whoever it was might still be gunning for you. So
How many of you are
guys-
left?
there's 6 of us.
That's it.
I thought that if you were on the broadcast, that meant you were safe.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what we thought.
Unless it's someone off the network. If they're not connected to Zalarians at all, I mean, you can't trace it back to them, right?
The whole concept has always seemed a little dodgy to me, that just being on TV keeps you safe. So I don't know.
It seems to work for some of them.
Yeah. But apparently not always.
Yeah, that worries me more because we were apparently going to start streaming soon.
Yeah.
Look,
Well, so here's a bit of a quandary we find ourselves in here, right? Is you've got a ship and no one to pilot it. We got a smaller ship. We can't bring you all on board of our ship. We can fix your ship, but you still got nobody to fly it.
wait a minute.
Go ahead.
That ship that we have is the worst.
It really is a piece of floating crap.
We could probably take the parts out of that thing and use them to fix up this because we're just missing pieces here. I don't even know where they went.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm asking is, since the Red Talons have been kind of taken off the board, how would you guys like to become ether bastards?
Wait, are we settling on that name? Is that actually what we're doing?
Yeah, we're settling on that. It's
I
official.
thought that was decided.
I was downstairs, I think, when you were talking about
That's why we had a 3-0 vote instead of a 3-1 vote.
Roll a persuasion check for me. Something, anything. If anyone else is trying to convince as well.
I think you're in the lead on this one.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I mean, I am assisting technically because I'm telling them I'll fix their ship using our ship, which is pretty selfless on my part. But Flux is terrible at speaking, so I can roll, but I'm just bad at it.
Yeah,
Do you want me to roll?
If you want.
I could try, I
Yeah,
guess.
Hieronymus did not roll his best roll there. He got a total of 8.
Here, let
I
me,
got a 13.
Gosh, 13 is.
I rolled a 6.
I also rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Y'all are standing over there like,
Please let us take your
Wanna
ship.
join our
Please.
crew?
We're like really awesome pirates.
We
You can
came
be
up
really
with this
cool.
really sick name.
We have a coffee
Yikes.
machine.
Did we also consider that maybe we could just become part of Red Talon? They're really awesome.
Absolutely
Just
not.
saying. No?
Absolutely not. No.
All right, great.
They don't have a captain or a pilot,
Yeah, we could.
and somebody already tried to exterminate them.
Right, yeah, we don't really want to take that in. That'd be bad.
So that would be bad. That's why I was
People
thinking.
are clearly good at what they do.
Yeah. So that's why I was suggesting that if we join forces, we do it under the banner of the extremely cool Ether Bastards.
So what do you all think?
Nobody's looking at you anymore. Like you guys have had your like little internal conversation.
We did hijack an entire train.
How drunk are you, Cyrus?
We just hired some players.
Planes, trains, automobiles.
We took a train. I think Trilks comes back over and is like, if I'm the de facto captain, if that's what they're saying, I will accept any help you can give, and then we will be on our way. We're gonna go find him.
And then you can kindly fuck off.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, we're on a real time-sensitive thing here. So we were thinking that if you were looking for to join up with somebody, it would align with all of our interests. We could get your ship rolling. We'd all just move on to this ship, and ta-da, we'd be going. But if you don't want to do that, that's fine. I'm afraid we're not going to have a lot of time here to fix your thing, so we're probably just going to take off.
That is fine.
That doesn't sound fine. It sounds like you're going to be stuck out here with nobody to fly your ship.
I can get an autopilot going. I'm not worried about
Oh,
it.
you guys have an autopilot?
Not yet, but we will. I do know how to code,
Oh, all right.
so.
Do you know how to understand what an autopilot says?
Autopilots don't talk. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, all right.
Well, looks like we got a special one.
Did say they were new.
And Trooks goes back to doing what she was doing on her little screen, her little device.
I'm going to keep trying to fix this thing. I think I'm already failed too hard, but I'm trying my best.
Give it one more go to see if you can fix at least the solar sails.
It's not great. It's a 17.
Oh, I mean, I think you get them back up. They're no longer like drooping, and they power on. You see the light ripple across them as the power turns on and then sucks back into the mast.
I think I got this thing working.
Great, thank you. How about we just exchange info? If we find him, we'll let you know, and we'll come back with
Right, yeah, of
trait at least something.
course. If you have any information, if we can help in some future way, just send us gonna pull out our little card with our fax number on it, just, send something our
I
way.
like we're giving
When did-
everybody
yeah.
and their brother this fucking number.
It's an anonymous number, it's okay.
Yeah, it's secure.
Fax number.
Yeah. Trilks takes it and hands you back an email on a card.
Oh, fancy.
And heads back into what she was doing, and everybody kind of like limps away. They're trying to heal their wounds.
While this has been going on, could I just have been like rubbing way too much Neosporin on everyone?
Yeah.
Just like,
A couple of them are like, this, I'm covered in burns, so like, yeah, I think this, wow, that's goopy. Oh,
You ever
that's
had like a
unpleasant.
really
will
thick
help.
ointment put on you? It sucks.
Yeah,
You can't touch anything for hours.
There's gonna be dirt on. Do you know portioning? This might make me worse. Thank you. Thank you.
I should really like one of these days actually buy bandages as well. Maybe,
This works. This is
it's
fine.
fine. It's fine.
You're just, used to doing little scrapes.
I'm helping.
I'm helping.
Pearl wasn't programmed to kiss the boo.
For children.
She doesn't
Yeah.
have lips, otherwise she would.
Yeah, exactly. Great, and I think that's the end of that. So,
Well,
unless
They
you have
got
anything else you want to
right
say.
messed up.
I don't suppose there's anything on the ship worth stealing.
Ooh.
I was too busy, unfortunately. I couldn't have done it.
do a roll if you want.
What kind of roll?
Are you just straight up just trying to yoink something, or are you looking?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Give it a peep.
Do an investigation. And also, if you tell me what you're looking for. What are you trying?
I only
to...
roll a 10, so never
Okay,
mind.
great. It looks like they tried to pull like handrails out of the side of the ship. You're not sure why. So this ship has some handrails on the ground.
Great.
if you want those.
Ooh, our ship could use some safety. Steal the hand
I was
rail.
gonna say, old Bessie does not really have much in the way of safety matters.
No, we have guns.
True.
About it.
Guns are good.
True. Anyone else?
No. I've been busy fixing things, and 377's just walking around with a blowtorch. So
Oh my god.
After
Great.
that slip up, Cyrus just went back to old Bessie. He's like, nope.
that didn't work.
Actually, too drunk for this. Great, excellent. So Cyrus is back on the ship. Who else is back on the ship?
Yeah, I'm leaving as
Yeah, I
well.
think
Yeah,
we're all
we're
going
all
back.
heading
Okay.
Not
back.
much we can help with really
Yeah,
here.
great. They limp away and they absolutely give you like a nice little wave as they some of them don't have functioning hands at the moment. So
Some of them are covered in goo.
some of them are covered in goose. They're like, oh, gross. Actually, this isn't great.
This is terrible. I
This
wish they
is-
didn't come.
Yeah, this is not great. Actually,
These guys are the worst.
This is not. I don't like this.
Worst pirates I've ever met.
And you get back on your ship. Great, excellent. Anything else that you would like to do before you go back to your coordinates?
I don't think we have anything else we need to do.
Cool.
No, we lost our chance of getting a better ship upgrade, so on we
It was,
go.
it was pretty fucked up, to be fair.
Yeah, but it was bigger and
Yeah.
probably had better weapons.
Oh yeah, no, they did. No, they had Gatling lasers. It was really cool. Well, too late for that now.
Yeah.
Time to get out.
Great. Otto beeps at you and floors it.
Thanks, Otto.
So you're flying on your way to Forel. This is conveniently in the same area. Around Urgus, around the Starvivarium, kind of the same zone. You don't have to jump zones, so that's nice. That's nice. And you hear beeping, and Otto and the screen alert you to the fact that you are approaching Forel in 30 cycles.
So that's like 30 minutes, right? Okay.
Cyrus sits up and groans. Like, oh. And opens up to everyone. Was like, all right, we will be there in about 30 cycles now. Wrap up whatever you've got going, cause we're gonna be heading out soon.
Now we got a message that there's Valerians were en route. Are we picking up any trace of them? Do we have scanners that can detect if they're already here or if they're incoming at the same rate we are, or any of that kind of stuff?
We could definitely scan. Cyrus is gonna scan.
Yeah. Roll a
And-
scan.
What would that be?
I will say, because you do have a scanner on board and you're not just trying to like press buttons and hope for the best, I will say +2 intelligence.
Okay. Plus intelligence. That's not.
How long
that's
was
just
this
a
trip in
straight
total?
17 then.
Okay. Yeah, the scan reveals not anything in the area. The traffic space around Forel is not heavily used. It's kind of a more remote planet. Kind of ideal for people that want to get away. How long have you been?
How long has this flight been?
The flight, I mean, like, if we're putting it in time, like, half a day.
Okay, not too long.
No, not too
Horrible
long, but
long.
not like you can hop. It's like a
I was
day
gonna see if I
trip.
could make more things, but it seems like probably no. Grenades are probably as much as it needs to be right now. Mm-hmm. Damn. Just gonna put the half-made shotgun back on the counter.
You can, certainly start it. Great. Yama comes out and goes, so where are we going?
We are heading towards a planet called Forel right now. We're heading to hopefully pick up a gentleman who can help us with some stuff, and also bring him to the resistance movement if he wants.
That's exciting. That's exciting. So should I come with you?
I mean, if you would like, I guess. Do you know your way around talking to people? I mean, I assume you.
I can talk to people.
I'm gonna come upstairs.
Are you good at either dodging or attacking?
Whoa.
Dip, dodge, and dive.
We. It may not happen, but I do want you to be prepared just in case things go south. I don't want you to just be caught out there unawares.
Yeah, this could be kind of a dangerous situation here. So, if you'd rather stay on the ship, with Schmel and
Schmel goes, I'm coming with you.
What?
Why not?
because if you get hurt, Schmel, our fan base will mutiny. We must keep you safe at all times.
Sitting on a ship is not any better than me being a guard on the train.
Wait, I'm confused. Why you're both coming along?
Yama goes,
Schmel can take care of me. It's fine. It's good.
and Schmel's like, yeah.
Yama, do you have a weapon?
I took karate when I was 5.
So
Gonna
much.
grab one of the
How-
extra stun
how
blades we
old are
have and
you?
just flip it around.
25.
Yama,
Yes.
take this.
Thanks.
And turns it on.
The electric end away from you.
Yeah, it should help at least a
Good.
little bit.
Don't point it at us.
Sorry.
Yeah, I don't really have any more like actual weapons, so that's gonna be the best you got.
Hey, yeah.
If you want a spear, I have a retractable spear. A few retractable spears.
Schmel like pats Yama on that. I'll take this. spear.
Cyrus hands
Thank
her
you.
one of the spears.
Thank you. Ooh, what a nice weight to this. This is great. Wow, where'd you get this?
I have a few contacts in the undermarket. An old friend who makes stuff and comes up with some crazy gadgets.
Okay, I will keep that in mind. That seems irrelevant to what is happening right now. Great. So we're gonna fight this guy.
No, but the way that things tend to go with us, there's going to be some sort of fighting happening. Also, we think the Zalarians might be trying to get this guy at the same time.
Or
So
possibly
we want to
Dev.
get there quick and get them out of there before they get here. So this conversation probably has gone on about 10 times longer than it needed to.
Correct.
Okay. Great. What's the plan?
Yeah, what's the plan?
So we're near the planet, right? Like we're already
Yeah.
orbiting it or something?
Yeah, you're orbiting the planet.
Well, we need to go down and talk to this guy. We need to try to recruit him to a cause, and we also need to figure out if he wants to be part of said cause, I guess?
He's an engineer, right?
Yes.
You should show him your crap.
I mean, I was planning on bringing 377, yes.
There you go. You'll impress him with your crabbly engineering skills.
I like to think it's pretty impressive, yes.
I am very
Yama's down on the ground patting him again.
He can't... It's fine.
He's very impressive.
Thank you. I like to think so.
He has so many great qualities of a crab. I think I've had too many espressos.
What are you putting in those espressos? Everybody seems to be getting really messed up when they drink them.
I got it from the undermarket. I don't know what you want me to say.
So who the fuck knows?
Don't
Maybe
trust
it's
those.
like super espresso or something. I don't know.
Well, I think we got to land first. We can just follow these coordinates that we have, and we should be fine to go.
Yep.
Otto, land us.
Otto comes up and like does a little red shake in your face, like glows red, and like.
Don't
You must say
Please.
please.
Oh, is that the problem? Oh, I thought I was helping you because you wanted to land, and Cyrus did the thing last time.
Circles around your head really fast.
Can you land us, please?
Goes back into his little dock, and attempts to do a really cool maneuver. Oh no. Now you're all upside down.
We all die.
Cyrus jumps into the pilot seat and lands. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah, roll a land. Otto was very happy that you said please.
Apparently.
That's a 14.
Okay, yeah, you're right side up now.
Okay.
And you land a little bit of a distance away from the exact coordinates. Kind of hard to get a read as you come through the atmosphere. And you land on the outskirts of a very small town. Like, already this planet doesn't have a lot going on, and this is just a very small
What kind of environment are we in right now?
It's a little dusty. It's a little dirty.
It's like a desert planet.
Little, not super desert, like right outside of that.
Like a Dust Bowl planet.
Dust Bowl planet.
We
yeah.
landed in the Wild West.
Yeah. Well, kind of. We've already done Wild West.
Yeah, we already did one.
Look, you're the one who said it, man. I don't know what to tell you.
There's not a tumbleweed that goes by, but there is a cactus.
It's like it's temperate
19
but in drought.
Yes.
1930s Oklahoma grapes of wrath.
I was about to say that, yeah. It's just like
Hugh Jackman comes out of the
middle of
corn.
a cornfield.
Yeah, there's a cornfield, except for it's watermelon on the corn stalks.
Perfect.
Why not?
It just looks like a bunch of balloons.
Yeah, they're hollow. They're really hollow inside.
Weird.
Yeah, it's a space. What do you want me to do?
There's an old book called was Balloon Farm or something.
Yep.
Which is about
Yep.
growing balloons
Yep.
on corn.
Yep.
Anyways, read that if you want a weird drug trouble
Don't
story.
read that. Don't read that.
I have no idea what's happening.
Yeah.
I'll
We'll
bring
talk
the
about it
book.
after the stream is over.
This side is really a lot today.
Y'all get some fucking haircuts, and all of a sudden it's chaos.
Our minds have been freed from the hair.
Maybe it's a good thing
That's
I
the
didn't
problem.
get a haircut.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Maybe a good thing.
So yeah, so we landed in a watermelon field, I
You
guess.
landed in a watermelon field, and one of the locals comes up and like looks up at the ship. It's
My
like from,
watermelon.
from a distance. Yeah.
Start shooting the
What the
shot
heck
at him
are
here.
you doing up there?
Hi.
You landed in my field,
Is there like a better place we could land?
not in my field.
Where else would you like us to land?
Not here.
This guy's the worst. We should just land on him.
The most unhelpful being in all of the galaxy.
I'm
Don't
glad-
give visitors this area, and when we do, they go into town.
Is there a place to land in town?
It's a town.
Not every town has a place to land.
That's what I'm saying.
This guy's the worst. Just land somewhere. It doesn't matter.
Gonna go re-land.
You're re-landing, and like as you're flying away, it's like, look, they're all on the ground, all the stocks.
I'll shoot him. No, I'm not gonna.
You
Remember
do
the
fire
conversation
one
we
bolt.
had about not killing innocent people?
Yeah, no, I know. That's why I said I'm kidding. It's fine.
Otto heard you and
shotgun.
fired one bolt.
Did it miss?
Yeah, it's like
Okay,
it's right in that. You've made a crop circle, and
Otto perfectly hits him between the eyes and kills him instantly.
Otto fires right in between the crop circles, so now there's a bullseye in the field.
Oh my god.
He shakes
Good
his
stuff.
fist at you. My pumpkins.
Pumpkins! All right, well, we're done for the night, everybody. Thanks for joining.
That's it.
Stream
It's
is
watermelons
over.
and pumpkins.
Yeah, we got the clip for this week.
I'm yes-anding the improv experience. I know what I'm doing. Yes, okay, so we take the ship a little bit further out. You see, there's no crops that you're
Don't
landing
see
next
anyway.
to. There's this really, really, really long stretch of just kind of like dirt, not sand, not like crops, just dirt.
They forgot to put the cover crop in.
It just seems like there should be something there, and there's not. And as you land, you can see not that far away is a little hut. Just it's been hastily constructed, but it looks very secure. And when you look closer, you see that there's a weird shimmer in front of the hut. If anybody wants to roll a perception on that to see what's going on.
I'm going to
Jeez,
squint as hard as I can,
18.
but I'm not going to see very much.
Okay.
Do I recognize
One.
that shimmer?
Oh my god, what happened, Flux?
Flux has been in the dark basement of the ship with these on for like hours
Yeah.
now, so I'm currently going like this.
Cyrus is hungover and grumpy.
So, but you did roll very good.
Did roll really
Anybody
good.
else looking?
I rolled a 13.
Okay.
So- There's something over there.
Yeah, there's something over there.
Some
Cyrus,
stuff.
it's a like a laser gate. It's a security measure of you look closer and you kind of start to see the like cross hatchets start to form, and you're like, okay, this is a definite do not disturb sign.
Why is that
And-
building all woobly?
It's a security gate. It's a laser gate. It looks like they have erected.
Oh. I think I need glasses. Nope. No, it's just really bright out here. All right, yep. Okay.
You've been inside the ship for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep these on. It's actually more comfortable. It makes people laugh, so it's fun to do.
Can't look at this man anymore.
That's why I keep putting them on.
I hate you so much. I'm done with this stream. That's the end of it. I can't even. I'm gonna do this. No. So that is where I'm gonna leave us for today. Right outside of the engineer's house.
In the pumpkins.
No, the pumpkins are gone. We've not.
We killed them.
Yeah, there is one
Dead.
stuck to the bottom of Old Bessie though.
Of
Saving
course.
it for later.
Saving it for later for a little midnight snack. That's where I'm going to leave us for this stream. Thank you all for joining on Health Hits Experience. Rob is back. Yay! That means we can go back to rescuing the engineer, which I keep wanting to say his name and nobody's asked yet. So that's great.
Every time we ask, there are awkward pauses.
There's a lot of other things happening. You'll find out soon enough. Once again, if you want to support the show, you want to support the control room, check out Molly's show that she's directing at Gannon Schuster Theater, Dr. Faustus, September 29th, 30th, October 1st, and October 6th, 7th, and 8th. Because we should all be supporting local theater. That's what's got us here, to be perfectly honest. And I want to thank Colorado Brown for today's adventure. Music and sound effects provided by Sirenscape today. I used the Idle Engine Room, and I used Market Street 2076, and I used the Alien Cantina. I was all over the place today. So Sirenscape, once again, giving us the ambiance, and also the rain was giving us some ambiance earlier in the day. Luckily, that is let up. Thank you to Brandon Montgomery and Alex Giomuel Gonzalez in the control room for getting us through today. So special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. Join us next week as we jump right back into the adventure, and we will see you then. Goodbye.
Goodbye. You come back and you're still not gonna do it.
I will never, ever do
I can't believe you.